First time I met him, I spoke to him over the phone when he called. The recruiting coordinator, Larry Johnson, called my school and talked to my coach, and then had put Joe on with me to offer me a scholarship. And Joe was talking on and on and on about take care of room and board and tuition and this, that, and the other. He never actually said the word scholarship. So I got off the phone and hung up. And my coach was like, "Well," and I was like, "Yeah, we talked about stuff." And he said something about, taking care of me and wants me to come to play with him and stuff. Did he offer you a scholarship? I was like, I actually don't know. So I had to go back. My coach had to go back and call Coach Johnson to make sure that was the case. And the first time I actually met him in person was we went up for one of their spring practices. And needless to say, I was nervous as can be. And here he comes, just kind of walking him over, and he immediately just kind of breaks the ice and makes a joke to make everyone feel comfortable. And I was just like, stuck my hand out, "Hey, how are you? Nice to meet you." Here I am, supposed to be like the quarterback of the program, and I'm scared to death even to meet the head coach. But just very personable guy, very outgoing in that first meeting, and just put you at ease right away. He lays out what he expects of you right from the beginning. Here's what I expect of you to be one of my players. You're going to go to class, you're going to be a good citizen, you're going to do the things I ask you to do on the field as well. And if you don't do that, I mean, the rules are they're right out there in front of you. You're going to end up in his doghouse. And it is tough to get out of it. He needs to see that you've made some changes, whether it's on the field or off the field, and he needs to be able to have that trust in you. I mean, I think his philosophy when it comes to playing is if you can't handle the pressure he's going to put on you in practice, you can't handle playing in front of 110,000 people. And in his mind, I think that he needs to go through the test that he wants to put you through before you can say, okay, I feel comfortable, allowing him to go out there and lead the team and play. He passed those tests on the practice field. Now, okay, now I can let him go out and play on Saturdays. I think football's probably on the bottom, kind of working our way back up. Football's on the bottom. All those other words, education, family, character, and faith, all come before that. I think you can kind of flip-flop those top three. I mean, character, education, and family. I mean, he's all about family. He talks about that all the time. He talks about how if it wasn't for Sue, he wouldn't be the man he is. He wouldn't be able to do what he's done for so long. He talks about being there for his kids, and when he could, obviously coaching took him away a lot, but anytime he had a chance, he would be there and go to different events. Education, he stressed all the time. When you're there as an 18, 19, 20-year-old, that's probably one of the last things you want to hear, and you don't get it, but there's so many things that he would say that down the road when I was 2, 3, 4, 5 years out of school, and it's like, wow. I mean, he really is looking big picture. Yeah, we want to win football games, but ultimately he's looking out for you as a person first, and that starts with education. It starts with family, and both of those come from having good character. And he's always talking about being well-rounded and doing the right things.